Hello and welcome to Peaceful Rebellion. Well, we are here again with the great Vicky Cook. Hello, Vicky.
Hello.
You okay?
Me again.
It is indeed. This time we're changing sides and I'm going to take Vicky through a past life regression and also talking with the higher self. Just before we get into it, Vicky, one of the motivations for doing this is that you're writing a book at the moment. Isn't that right?
I am writing a book, yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I love reading. So I read and I love it. But I don't know, I think I wasn't very well. And I was looking for things to do that would keep me sitting down and keep me resting. And one of them, I started to do a bit of poetry, which I used to do as a child. I always used to write poetry as a child and used to enjoy it. And then as an adult, I thought, oh, it's not quite so cool when I was a young adult, don't admit to that. But now I was inspired to do it. I was inspired to write a book. I've been doing the hypnosis courses with you. I love doing them. I love hypnosis. I love past life regressions as well. And it just seemed like a really good topic to use for a book because the opportunities, the storylines are endless.
Yeah.
It's as big as your imagination. It's a wonderful topic. So it can bring in a bit of history as well, which I love. I love historical novels. So it's enabling me to research some bits and pieces as well so that I can make the storylines interesting.
Okay, cool. Excellent. Well, you'll keep us informed on that, yeah?
I will.
How you go. Okay. So are you ready to go into a beautiful and deep hypnosis and have a wonderful experience? Okay.
Yes,
excellent.
Absolutely.
So why don't we get ourselves going? Okay. And understand that way below you is another time, another life, another body waiting for you to experience it. And so I'd like you now to begin your descent, descending further and further down, leaving behind the outer space and coming into the sky, going through the clouds. And as you look down, you can see below the land as it becomes closer and closer. And so, give me a report. What are you aware of?
It's like a mist. There's a mist all around me. It's like a pink mist, clouds.
Okay.
As I came down, I felt I was coming down a tunnel, but it was almost like I was coming down like an esophagus, like you're down through the body.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the bottom, there's just this pink mist swirly.
Just get a sense of your hands. What are you aware of as you consider those?
I think I'm like a baby.
Okay.
And I can feel like a pulsing around me, like it's surrounding me.
Okay.
That pulsing of energy. I feel warm and comfortable, but I don't think I'm fully developed yet.
Okay, so you get the sense that you're in the womb still?
Yeah, my skin's not. I can see through my skin. It's translucent. I can see veins, not just on me, but all around me as well. Like there's blood flowing all around. That's the energy.
Okay. And how is it feeling here? What sort of sensations are you aware of?
I feel warm, surrounded, protected.
Hmm.
Comforted. Lots of energy around me.
Okay. Hmm. And I know you're not fully developed yet, but you get a sense of your gender.
A boy comes immediately to mind.
Okay. And just trust what comes to mind. A boy. Hmm. And are you able to connect with your mother that's carrying you? Do you notice that connection?
Yes.
What does
Very
that feel like? What does that feel like?
She's sending everything my way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the focus.
Do you feel loved? Do you feel loved?
Yes, I do. She's confident of me. She knows I'm growing well.
Mm.
There's no fear. Just love, trust, protection.
Mm. Okay.
I think I'm a human baby. I'm not 100% sure though.
Okay. Okay. And just allow that to develop as the information comes to you. You'll know. And what's
Yes, I am a human baby.
Wow. Okay. And what's important about being here? Why are you here in the womb? What is it to learn?
The simplicity of life, the ease of life, the present moment. Everything's about the present moment. There's no worry of the future. There's no memory of the past. It's just now. I'm just here, experiencing now, feeling everything that's going on around me, the energy, the growing, the love, the trust. Just being fully present in the moment. There's nothing else I need to do right now. Just to be here is all that I do.
Mm.
Being safe here.
Okay. Beautiful.
I feel like I'm growing quickly.
Mm.
My hands feel like they've got bigger already.
Mm.
I feel more surrounded, like the space is getting smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm curling up more, there's not as much room now, but I still feel comforted.
Okay.
It's still a safe place.
Mm.
I'm becoming more aware of parts of me now, what they're able to do.
Yeah.
Hearing more around me. I think my hearing's developing more.
Mm-hmm.
My hands feel really important. I'm really aware of my hands. As though I'm going to need my hands very much. They're very important. As though they're the bit that's being developed the most. Being given skills. The energy is really focused on my hands.
Okay.
My mother knows this as well. She knows me already. She knows what I'm here to do. She's sending me energy to my hands as an intention. She knows why I'm here. The space is really quite tight now.
Yeah. As you're there inside with the space that's quite tight now, just get in touch with yourself. Are you here to experience birth? Is that something that you would like to experience in this moment, to experience the birth?
Yes, it
Okay.
won't be a difficult birth. It will be easy.
And so just let that happen in its natural way as it progresses. You talk me through that.
Again, I feel like I'm going through a tunnel, like a fleshy tunnel, like I felt as I was coming down. I mean, it felt like an esophagus, but only from what I've seen of pictures of esophagus, like a muscular tube. And I can feel the energy all around me still. It's there and it's still surrounding me, the energy, the life force all around me that's helping me to go the right way. And it just feels natural. It's not fear. It's not traumatic. It's just natural. I think my mother's done this before. And then it comes very naturally to her. And I can see light now. Lots of light around. My ears hearing things louder. More intense. But it's not noisy. There's not a lot of noise. It's just that my ears are able to pick things up more. There's not the pulsing around me that there was. So it's just different. Lots of light. A bit cold. Just different, but not frightening. And I still feel supported, but not in the same way. It's not like I'm surrounded anymore and enclosed. Everything's open now. But I'm still held, supported. I still feel trust and loved.
Are you able to see your mum?
More like a silhouette.
Mm-hmm.
Just like like a shape of her, not features. I can't see features.
Okay.
But she's close to me. She's bending towards me. I trust her. I know who she is.
Mm-hmm.
And she knows me. There's a deep bond there. She was waiting for me in a different way to before, when she's done this before. This is different.
Why is it different?
Because she knew that I was coming here for a reason. And she agreed to be the one to help me to come, the one to look after me, the one to help me to grow. It didn't happen like that before with her other babies. It was more a natural process. There's an understanding there. There's a reason why I'm here.
And do you know that reason yet?
Something to do with my hands. Energy in my hands. I think they're healing hands.
Okay, so why don't we find out? What we're going to do is this. In a moment, I'll snap my fingers. When I do, you'll find yourself at the most important moment in this life, where you'll have all of the information about this. Just let that happen now. Find yourself in the most important moment in this life. Just allow yourself to receive the information. What's going on? What's your first impression?
There's like hills or mountains in the background. And the sky's red. It's quite dark. And I don't think it's very good what's happening. It's like fire or dust in the sky. It's some kind of disaster kind of area.
Okay.
I can see the silhouette of the mountains and the sky behind, and there's heat and flashes of light, not good flashes of light. There's something bad happening here. Like strikes coming down from the sky. Like lightning, but it isn't lightning. It's like red and purple, and the sky is angry. Really angry, and there's smoke, and there's smoke clouds going up into the sky, and it's hard to breathe, and there's lots of people not knowing what's going on, people that need help, and they're frightened. They're really frightened. And they're running everywhere, every different direction. And there's people and they're hurt. And there's people and they're lying down on the rocks and shouting for help. And I'm looking around and I'm not frightened.
Why aren't you frightened?
Because I know that I can help. I'm not frightened. I know that's why I'm here. I know that this is why I've always been here. Because I was needed to help these people.
And how do you help them? What skills do you have?
My hands. I just use my hands and I give them energy through my hands. Energy, compassion, love. It's love. It's love energy that I'm giving them through my hands, and it's coming from my heart and it's down my arms and it comes out. And my hands, I can just feel them. They're so powerful. So much energy in my hands, and it just it's almost like the same energy in the sky that's coming out of my hands, but instead it's not angry energy. It isn't. It's love energy, but it's as powerful, if not more powerful, than the angry flashes and the destruction. It's the counter to that, but it's very similar in how it looks, which is weird because it's love, and that's not love, that's anger and that's hate, but this is love. But it looks really similar. The power and the force of the energy, it's very similar. And I just go to people that are lying on the rocks, more the people that are not running around. These are the people that have been struck down. I'm not sure I can help the people that are running around at the moment. I think they've just got to get it out their system. I need to help the ones that have fallen. That's what I'm here to do. And I just place my hands on them, over their heart, on their shoulders, or on their head. And I just focus on the energy coming from my heart, down my arms and into them, and just wait there. And they open their eyes and they look at me and they know. Immediately they look at me and they know.
What is it that's happening in the sky? What is it?
Something's angry, really angry. And it's angry at the land and not the land, at the people on the land. It's not the land. It's not angry at the land. It's angry at the people. And it's angry because they have not opened their eyes. And they've been damaging and they've been causing problems, trouble. Not intentionally, just through naivety, just through selfishness, not seeing the big picture, not helping each other, being very isolated within their lives, caring only about the people around them, not caring about humanity, not caring about the land, not caring about what nourishes them. And there's anger coming from the sky. That's where it's coming from. It's like the sky is just beating down, beating them down. Like it's hitting them. You're stupid, you've done this, you're damaging, you're dangerous. What have you done? Look what you've done.
So you mentioned that you came to this life on purpose to have this power to help these people. Who put you there? Who gave you this power?
I am this power. I gave it to me. I had a mission, and I asked my mother to bring me here so that I could do this. I spoke to her. I asked her if I could come and I could do this, if she would be willing for me to come through her as an experienced, wise woman. She could help me nurture and understand and just allow me to grow without pushing her values onto me. It was my mission. It's just what I'm here for. I volunteered to do it because I wanted to help humanity, because I could see that they were foolish, but there wasn't any malice in their actions. It was just foolishness, and I wanted to help them. I wanted to show them a different way, but I can't help all of them. I can only help some of them. I can't help the ones that are running around. I can't help them. But the ones that are fallen, I can help them, because their karma, they've just come down to the land. They've fallen to the land. They're the ones that we're trying to help anyway. They're the ones that had seen the errors of their ways. They were more the contemplative ones, the questioning ones. They're the ones I can help. They might not be staying here though. I might not be helping them to stay here.
Where might they be going? Where will they be going?
They're going to a better place. Not better. A different place. They're going to build a community. Not many of them. There's far more of them running around screaming. There's not many fallen. But they will build a strong community with love. And that's what I'm here to do, is to put some of my love into them so that they can spread their love all around each other. And when I put the love into them, they can then use that love and they can help other fallen. It's not just me that's doing it. There's not enough of me to do that. But I put my love into them, and they create more love within themselves, and then they can go and do that for others the same as them. not the same in characteristics or in looks or in race or in religion or countries, or it's not the same as in what's in their heart and in their mind, and all over this land. But this anger, these skies, they're not just in this place, they're all over, they're everywhere. It's happening everywhere, all at the same time, everywhere. So it's a big mission, and I can't do it all by myself. But I can start it, I can light the spark, that's what my mission is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now is this. You've got a very big mission, and I'm sure there's lots to do. But we're going to move forward in time to the very last moment of this existence. And you're going to find yourself in that place, but comfortable and at ease at all times. So make your way forward now and find yourself just in the last moments of this particular existence. And when you're ready and when you have information, give me a report. What are you aware of?
I'm back in a tunnel. I'm moving through that tunnel.
Okay.
I'm heading home.
And where is home?
Where I came from, I don't know. It's just where I came from, where I started, where I made the decision to come here. I'm just going back.
Okay.
To the place of comfort and the place of everything.
Okay.
I've completed my mission.
And what has made you come back? What has been the catalyst to end that particular existence?
I've done what I came to do. That was the promise I made. I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm allowed to come back. Not allowed to come back, just back. I've completed my mission. I've done what I came to do, and so now it's time. There's nothing more I can do here. I've set it in motion. I've started. I lit the spark, and the spark is now just moving on without me. I'm not needed now.
Okay.
So I return.
And how did you leave the life? Was it through a death, or what way did you transition?
No, not a death. No. Just back through the tunnel.
Okay.
I'm not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I just heard their cries. So I came to help. But I'm not going where they're going. I just helped them on their way.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm returning back. Maybe to look from a distance.
Okay. And so just find yourself back there, back where you originated from, where you started, the place of everything. And I'd like to just ask you some questions about that particular existence. What was that existence there for? What did you learn from that existence?
The power of starting something and how it can spread. Just lighting that little spark and seeing it just spread and spread and spread, and setting the example and then just allowing it to grow without having to do very much. It was the initial example, the initial spark that just set everything in motion. And it grows and it grows and it grows. And then I could step back. My job was done. It was simple. A simple job, and I knew I knew that they could do it if they were just shown the way a little bit. A little guidance, a little extra love and energy and healing, and then they'd be fine. That was all that was needed. I didn't do a huge amount. It just started something that then they took on and they grew. And they did it themselves once they were shown the way. And that's, I think I was just like a teacher again, which seems to be my life. I'm the teacher that just starts something and shows them how to do it themselves. I don't want to be the teacher that has to stay and guide forevermore. I want to be the teacher that just sparks the interest, the knowing, and then they do it themselves because they always knew how to do it anyway. They'd just forgotten. Forgotten to listen. They'd forgotten to tune into their hearts, and they'd forgotten to listen to themselves, their heartbeat, their soul. They'd just forgotten. They just needed reminding. I wasn't teaching them anything they didn't know. They just had forgotten. And that was my mission. So simple. Such a simple mission. When it was done, I didn't need to stay any longer.
Okay. Beautiful. And so what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you just to kind of make a sideways move and leave that particular being, that spirit, that life, and come back to being the source of you, looking across that life, looking at that entire experience. Why were you brought to that experience? Why have you been shown that life?
Because I am a teacher. I teach, and it was a reinforcement of that teaching. It was a reinforcement that a good teacher, the teacher, not even a good teacher, the teacher that cares, the teacher that understands what teaching is about, is so powerful. And it's not the teacher, it's not the ego, it's just sparking the interest, setting an example, showing love, an example of love of learning, that humans, they can follow an example if they can see love and joy and happiness in the learning, in the experiences, then they will emulate that. Like children, they want to learn, they've just forgotten how to do it. It's been programmed out of them. And when they see it in front of them, they see the love of learning and the interest and the way to do it. They realize that they want to do it too. And that's all it is. It's the example. The word is example. Setting the example of the joy and doing things differently. Don't have to do everything the same as everybody else. You can be different. You can stand up and do things differently. You can do what you want to do rather than do what everyone else tells you you have to do. That's why I came, just to set an example of how it could be done. And allow them to make that decision for themselves. And just to see it spread, and for them to then become an example to others around them, and for it to grow and spread. But there was no hope for that land. No more hope for that land. The skies were too angry. But there was hope for some of humanity. And that's what I went there for.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. And so from that place, in a moment, what we're going to do is we're going to have a little brief look into what's called the place in between lives, the place that we go to when we're making decisions about the next life.